The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Coming to you from Bakersfield College, the Renegade Athletic Complex, you're watching BC Volleyball on Renegade Vision. The final game of the Nor-Cal versus So-Cal Showcase for the Renegades this afternoon. They take on the Wolverines from Sierra College. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tom Myers, joined once again by the Dr. Julian Wilson. And the Renegades, Julian, are in need of a win today. So far, they've been shut out in the tournament and have seen a little bit of success these past 2 days, but really have a good opportunity here today. Their challengers, the Sierra College Wolverines, are 1-3 on the season so far. They themselves trying to get some traction. Today it's going to be who wants it more. The Renegades have a number of weapons, including middle blockers Carly Hayes and Alex Watts, outside hitters Amanda Zapata and Lady Sterling, as well as Anai King, and the defensive player that really they count on, number 2 in the red shirt, Chloe Lopez. You'll be hearing a lot about them this afternoon. For the Wolverines, they're off to a slow start, having a hugely successful season from last year with 27-6 record. Lila Jarvis and Lainey Black are the kill leaders on the squad for Sierra. Look to them to lead the offensive charge for this squad. And we have seen, Julian, a little bit of progress compared to the first set that we watched the Renegades yesterday. Really having a lot of trouble passing the ball, but that seems to have been kind of diminished a little bit and really kind of caught back up to where they really should be. And we're going to see that today.
Right.
Hard cross-court shot by the Wolverines. On the kill, number 13, Lila Jarvis. And again, Lila Jarvis, one of the kill leaders on this squad. We'll be seeing her a lot today. And a nice smart play by Alex Watts. And oddly enough, I've had that conversation a number of times with both squads. Getting the ball kind of up in that power band has been a little bit of an issue the last couple of days for the Renegades. And communication between the setters and the hitters will be key today. That one sails long and out of bounds, and the point goes to the Renegades. BC so far has only won one set in the 5 games that they've played so far this season. And they've been in a few of them. Lainey Black, the other power hitter on this squad now, with the kill, and now back to serve. And the game's tied up at 2 here in the early going. And Black with the ace. And a free ball opportunity now here for Sierra. And the kill over on the far side. And another ace by Sierra.
You know, and Tom, again, what the Renegades are going to have to do, avoid that early lead. Avoid falling to that early lead.
That early run that teams have been getting on the Renegades can cause a little bit of a lackadaisical attitude on the part of the Renegades where they'll let a team run on them, and then the next thing you know, they're down 10.
Right.
And we've seen that a couple of times. And then they get into it in the second set, and then they flame out by the third. That has been their MO so far in the tournament. And fans will have to forgive us. We don't really want to miss some of the calls, but Unfortunately, we're in the wrong crow's nest today. And the up judge is right in front of me. And kind of hard for me to see down the line. Nice tip over on the far side by number 13, Lila Jarvis. Frankie Deladia now back to serve, the libero for this Sierra squad. And that one sailed long, and a good thing that Annabelle Naranjo in the back row missed it because it was going out of bounds. And the point goes to the Renegades. And a missed swing by Naomi Morgan. And the point goes to the Renegades, and they're clawing their way back, trailing now 7-5. Maya Barron with the serve. And a quick swing by Morgan. And now back to serve, Lila Jarvis, number 13, for the Wolverine squad. Smart play by Zoe Muller. Just tipped that one to her left and down the line.
No one was there.
Good job finding a spot placement on that. That one hit the antenna. The point's going to go to the Renegades. And now checking in to serve for the Renegades, number 22, Kira Wolf. And coming into the front row, number 3, Anai King. So now it'll be King, Merlot, and Hayes in the front row. The Renegades run a 6-2 offense. Maya Barron is the setter in this setup. Hayes mishit it, just got it over the net. The Renegades haven't spotted that back corner. And it's completely open.
Wow.
Good pickup by the libero. And a block by Hayes. And that's going to do it. Renegades win the rally. A long rally on that one. A hard-fought point. And now it's 9-7. Nice serve by Kira Wolf. Renegades trailing 9-8 here in the first set. That one off the tape. And we're tied up at 9. Anai King in this match has shifted to the left side from the right. King with the kill. And the move by Coach Penelope Cepeda to move her over to the other side actually pays off. King also a really good hitter from the right side as well. Nice dig by Chloe Lopez. And Anae King comes in and tips the ball over just past the 10-foot line. And the Renegades on top 11-9 now. Oh, that one almost rolled over the tape. Fell back inside and down, and now back to serve. Number 3, Naomi Morgan, serving for the Wolverines. That one sails long. A good swing by Lainey Black, but just a little bit too long and down the line. King once again blocked again. Cross court. Alex Watts in the middle. And the kill through the block by number 11, Lainey Black. Alex Watts was there, but a powerful swing by Black. (12-11), Renegades leading. King with the kill, tools it off the block and out of bounds. A great swing. And Anae King imposing her will in this match. Hitting from that left side. So it's King, Watts, and Barron in the front row. Oh, and that one just out of bounds. Looked really close. And now back to serve for the Wolverines. Number 19, Zoe Moeller. That one was tipped. They're saying the Renegades got a hand on it.
Oh, wow.
And the point goes to Sierra. Nice dig by Chloe Lopez. And King off on her timing. Put that one about 3 inches below the tape. And now Sierra takes the lead 14-13. Moeller once again with the serve. And a miss set there. And the game tied back up at 14. Amanda Zepeda now into the front row for the Renegades. And King and Wolf come out. While Annabelle Naranjo is back to serve. And, Julia, the Renegades seem to be in this game more than they've been in any of the other ones that we've seen so far.
Right.
A block by Alex Watts. And I'm not so sure if that was as much a block as it was into the tape.
Yeah, it looked like he was in the net there, but.
We take it one way or the other, though, right?
That's right.
A block by Watts there. There's no doubt on that one.
That's right. That was a block.
Alex Watts, confident in the front row right now. And that one sails long. And that's the momentum killer that we've been talking about today.
Well,
they start to get on a roll and then make a service error.
That service error, exactly.
And it deflates the balloon rather quickly. Lady Black now back to serve. And Amanda Zepeda bringing the hammer. And I'm not so sure, looking at that, Frankie Geladia looks like she may have regretted going after that, thinking it might have sailed over her head and out of bounds. And she can't save that one. And now the Renegades have a 3-point lead, 18-15, and a timeout's going to be called. More volleyball action right after this. The Renegades' defense actually markedly improved this afternoon over some of the defenses that we've seen today, although they've had a pretty tough road to hoe in some of those cases. The game that they played earlier against FRC was kind of tough, but boy, I'll tell you what, the hitting power of that squad. Feather River College, #1 team in the state.
Well, you know, you're being generous, too, saying that it was kind of tough. That was an extremely tough game for those Renegades and anybody that played them during this tournament. They've given everyone a hard time.
But right now, Chloe Lopez, the anchor of that defensive back court, doing a fantastic job picking up everything. That Sierra seems to be serving their way, and right now she's out, but she comes back in. And she comes in the spot for Alex Watts. Zepeda with a nice pass. Good dig in the back row by Lainey Black. And the kill by number 13, Lila Jarvis. Sierra just trying to hang around. 2 quick points coming out of that timeout. Timeout kind of did them some good, and we've had that conversation.
Right. Well, the one thing I'm happy about with the Renegades is that the scoring is more consistent now. I mean, like I said, they're right there.
And that one sails long. Now checking in for the Renegades, number 8, Erilyn Merlot. Maya Barron converts to the back row to serve, and she'll now come in as the setter. Picks up the dink. And a huge block on both ends. Over on the right side, that's Lila Jarvis. And joining her, number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. And now Jarvis back to serve. Big swing on the near side by number 3, Naomi Morgan. Puts that one away, and the game's tied up now at 19. Joust at the net, won by the Renegades. And I'm not sure if that was 5'5" Amanda Zepeda or 5'11" Carly Hayes. They were both up there. And now player substitution coming in to serve, number 22, Kira Wolf. And Anai King coming into the front row as well as that left side hitter. So it'll be King, Hayes, and Merlot. And the ace by Wolf. And a timeout is going to get called by Sierra as they trail 21-19 here in the first set. And the Renegades on the precipice of getting another set win here for the first time in a while.
Well, like I said, this is a different looking match. The thing, Tom, we got Sierra here, we got the Renegades here. Both teams would like to win this game tonight.
You want to take this first one, but you definitely want to get another win in this tournament. The Renegades really need one.
They need one.
And we've seen it pretty much the entire time. They've had, the tournament stocked with a bunch of really heavy teams.
Yes.
Heavy hitters from Northern and Southern California. So the Renegades hoping to pull out a win before they get into their conference play coming up in another couple of weeks.
Right. And, and the biggest thing is just like with any team and all these young people, confidence. You don't want to be in a tournament like this and you didn't win something.
Well, and the one thing that we've also seen, the Renegades have not been in this position during the tournament so far where they're leading once they get into the 20s.
Right.
And in some, they haven't gotten into the 20s.
Right.
They dropped this set yesterday, 25-23, and that was kind of a dagger. They really were on the precipice of getting a win there, and then weren't able to pull out the win at the end of that one.
And then there was those few sets where they had a hard time just getting to 10.
Absolutely. So a lot of success happening right now for the Renegades, and they're kind of feeling it. You can see the body language and the positivity out on the court. Nice save there by Wolf. Another good save by Wolf. Here comes King. And the kill by number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. Pressgrave found her way right through the block. Didn't have a lot of power behind it. Just good timing. Now it's 21-20, the Renegades leading. Big block on the near side by number 11, Lainey Black, and number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. Renegades having some trouble getting the offense going. Game tied at 21. That one sails long. Carly Hayes has got to be exhausted. Turning circles over and over and over again. And now Alex Watts comes in with Chloe Lopez back to serve. So it's Watts, King, and Merlot now in the front row. Maya Barron in the center spot. Watts with a nice block. Free ball for the Renegades. Here comes Watts. And King puts it down the line and away.
And Tom, that's what we've been waiting for out of the Renegades.
Huge hit for Anai King going down the line, around the block. 23-21, Renegades leading. And that one's not going to get over, and now it's going to be game point, something we have not said in the Renegades' favor so far this weekend. And a player substitution. Checking in for Sierra. And that's number 7, Angela Poshaluzny.
You said it.
And a kill off the block and out of bounds by number 11, Lainey Black. And that one went sideways inside the 10-foot line all the way out of bounds. Merlot. Nice save by Pressgrave. And the point goes to the Renegades, and they take the first set 25-22. More Renegade volleyball after this. Back for the second set, and the Renegades took the first set 25-22. A set win that they desperately needed, Julian Wilson.
Yeah, that Bakersfield College needed. I mean, like I said, these are a great group of very athletic, talented women. And, again, we don't want confidence to become an issue. And so that was a needed win.
Absolutely. So, leading off to serve here in the second set, number 16, Taylor Drake. And Drake gets the ace. And just the way you wanted the Renegades to come out in the second set. You know, we've seen them really fight hard in that first one, spend it all in the second, and then flounder in the third. And that one's touched. And I think that Lainey Black kind of wanted to let it go, but then it was too late. She realized when she looked back that it was already on its way out, but it was too late after that. And the block on the far side by Alex Watts. Maya Barron also in on the block, but it was blocked out of bounds, and the point goes to Sierra. Lainey Black to serve. King tries to fire one cross court and misses just wide. And another error by King, sending that one long. And Alex Watts, just nice tipped over. Found an empty space. And now Annabelle Naranjo back to serve for the Renegades. Game tied up at 3. Barron down the line and misses. Just wide to the right. Now back in the game for Sierra, number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. Frankie Deladia with the serve. Barron hard cross court. And gets the kill. And Alex Watts now going back to serve. Checking in for her, number 14, Carly Hayes. A nice tip over the top by number 13, Lila Jarvis. Nobody there to cover. She was off the net a little bit, so I think that they didn't think she was going to dink the ball over the top. A smart play by Jarvis. Jarvis now to serve. And the kill off the block and out of bounds by Naomi Morgan. Sierra off to a 6-4 lead now. Barron swinging hard on that far side, but keeps getting picked up. As well as Zepeda, but tools that one off the block and down. And now Merlot back into the front row as Barron goes back to the setting position as well as serving. Nice play by Chloe Lopez. Saving that one. Good dig in the back row by number 5, Annabelle Naranjo. And a lift is called against Sierra, and the point goes to the Renegades. A huge rally and success by BC. Both Naranjo and Lopez in that back row doing a fantastic job. And the kill by Eliza Pressgrave. And Naomi Morgan now back to serve. Merlot on the kill. And she's got to feel good about that one. Got around the block and right down the line. And now Kira Wolf in the game for the Renegades. King, Merlot, and Hayes in the front row for the Renegades. And a big kill through the block by number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. And Pressgrave will now go back to serve. Pressgrave with a strong swing. And sometimes you just got to power it right through when you're pinned. Does a good job on that play. Merlot with the miss hit into the middle of the net. The Wolverines lead 9-7. And the ace. The Renegades had a little back and forth kind of like this in that first set and were able to pull out the win. Running off a couple of points really quickly and gaining the momentum towards the latter half of that first set. And that's going to hit the antenna. And the Renegades trailing by 4. The largest lead for Sierra so far today. And that one hit the line. A great serve by Pressgrave and a timeout as Penelope Zepeda's team trails by 5. We'll be back with more right after this. Looking over at the sideline for Sierra, and the girls during the break were dancing around. I think they're feeling it a little bit. A little confidence booster. Good to see. They're leading this one 12-7 over the Renegades right now. And Kiera Wolf couldn't make up her mind and wanted to let that one go, but it was too late, couldn't pull back. And an ace by Pressgrave. And Pressgrave puts that one right square in the middle of the net.
You know, Tom, I don't know how coaches deal with that. How do you deal with it? We practice this every day.
Yeah. I spoke with one of the coaches earlier. I won't name which one. And she said, well, when we get back, they're going to be running. And I said, for what? She goes, for that set that they lost 3 weeks ago. I said, you're still holding on to that one? And she said, yep. Wow. That was Feather River, by the way, who's only dropped one set so far all season.
And by the likes of it and the way they play, they probably want to run. You making us run? Great.
Yeah.
We love it.
Nice save by Parmenter Taryn, but it's all for naught. Renegades slowly climbing back for that 5-point deficit, now down 13-10. Chloe Lopez at the service line. That one sails long. No touch by the Renegades. And now the lead is cut to 2. That one tipped out of bounds. Teams get on these mini runs sometimes, and that's why the coaches have to call a timeout. I'm expecting that we're going to see a timeout here relatively soon. And Lopez puts that one in the tape.
And that's not like her.
So player substitution checking in now. Number 13, Lila Jarvis for Sierra. And Zoe Muller back to serve. Oh, and a smart play. Maya Barron finds an empty space and caught Sierra back on their heels. And checking in now for Sierra, number 7, Angela Poshaluzny. Taylor Drake to serve for the Renegades. That one sails long and out of bounds, and the game's tied back up at 14. Barron down the line.
Wow.
And too much for Frankie Taladia, the libero for Sierra. And we've slowly started to see Maya Barron with the ability to pound the rock. And it's impressive. Watts with the block. And Alex Watts imposing her will up front. And the Renegades now rattling off 3 points in a row and lead 16-14. Lopez comes flying in to save the day. unable to get the ball up. And the team trying to regroup a little bit. A tight game here right now, 16-15. Renegades holding on to a 1-point lead. And Lady Black now back to serve. And King with the dink over the top. Well placed inside the 10-foot line. Now the lead's back to 2, 17-15 Renegades. Now coming in, back row specialist, number 5, Annabelle Naranjo. Naranjo to serve. And Julian, I like this solid back line of Naranjo along with Chloe Lopez. They seem to do a very good job picking up the extra balls, the dinks in coverage, as well as fantastic ability to dig the ones that are coming really fast.
Yeah, and I agree, and I sincerely believe that's what's making a difference in this match.
Yeah, this setup right now also has Taylor Drake setting and Maya Barron in the front row along with Alex Watts and Zepeda. So 3 tough hitters, a good setter, and 2 back rows. I like this arrangement right now that Penelope Zepeda has set up. This rotation right here is probably the best the Renegade has on the floor right now. Barron gets that one to roll down the line, and it's saved by number 13, Lila Jarvis. Watts keeps getting blocked. And Barron sends it long, just wide and out of bounds. But wow, what a save by Lila Jarvis on her stomach. Reaches up with one hand as the ball's rolling down the tape and saves that ball. Basically winning that point for the squad. Naomi Morgan gets the kill off the block and out of bounds. And the issue on that one is that Watts and Barron need to turn that block inside to keep that inside the court. And Barron sends that one long, looking for a touch, and she's not going to get it. And now Sierra in the lead, 19-18. This game going back and forth the entire distance here. Renegades were down by as much as 5 at one point in this match. And a timeout is going to get called by Penelope Zepeda, and we'll be back with the remainder of the second one right after this. Coming out of the timeout, Renegades trailing 19-18 here in the second set. They won the first set 25-22 over Sierra College Wolverines. Frankie Deladia, the libero for this Wolverine squad, back to serve.
Good block.
Oh, what a smart play by Eliza Pressgrave. Saw an opportunity to catch the Renegades a little off balance on that and just put it away. Couple jousts at the net on that last rally. And another one by Pressgrave. Watts couldn't get both hands on it. And it goes through the block and down. And now a 3-point lead for Sierra as they lead this one 21-18. And that one sails long. And Alex Watts now back to serve for the Renegades. Watts will come out. And Lopez back in. 22-19. Lila Jarvis back to serve. Jarvis sends it long.
That's second time in a row.
Absolutely. Not something that the coach wants to see. 2 service errors in a row, right when you're getting ready to slam the door shut on your opponent.
Right.
And that one sounded like it was tipped from the noise. Nobody called it. I thought I heard 2 touches on that one, a hit and a touch, but it's out of bounds, and the Renegades now trailing only by 1. And a free ball for the Renegades here. Lopez, good save. Naranjo. And is it saved? Still, yes, inside. Great job by Lainey Black in the back row. And then a huge mistake on the part of Amanda Zapata. Sends that one flying almost all the way over to the bench. And now it's 23-21. Naomi Morgan with the serve. And into the net. 3 service errors in a row.
3.
23-22. Kira Wolf now coming into serve as Zapata comes out. And Anae King coming into the front row. And a timeout is going to get called by Sierra. And Julian, we see some greatness in Sierra, and then we see some self-imposed mistakes on their part.
Right, I don't recall ever seeing 3 service errors in a row after, securing the point.
Well, and a chance, like I said, to slam the door shut on the Renegades.
Right.
Not even a chance to get the point. Could have gone up 24. We'd be looking at a 24-21 game. That's a big difference at a 23-22.
Right.
Granted, honestly, I'd rather have the 23 points than the 22
right.
At this stage of the game. Renegades will have service, though, on this play. So Sierra has the chance for an offensive play to kill the ball to get game point, and that's really what they're looking for here.
Right.
And the coach doing anything she can because she does have a timeout left and decided I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that one right now to try to ice the person at the service line. So we'll find out really quickly whether or not Renegades have ice in their veins at this point or whether they're going to be able to weather the storm or whether Sierra's going to tie this thing up and we're going to be at 1 match apiece.
That's right. And for the Renegades, to their point, they haven't been here all tournament. They just haven't been here. And so it's good to see them here.
Well, they have been here once, if you recall. There was a 25-23 loss.
Well, yes.
So Kira Wolf now back to serve. And she's going to get the ace, and we're tied at 23 now. And wow.
Can the Renegades get this dreaded second set? That's the thing.
I'm pretty sure Alana Whitlock, the coach for Sierra, didn't see that coming out of a timeout. Renegades need to get a good set. Merlot with the swing, and it falls inbounds. And now it's game point for the Wolverines. Claire Brown comes into the front row for the Wolverines, and back to serve Eliza Pressgrave. And Eliza's going to get the ace. And Sierra's going to take the second set 25-23, and we're tied up at 1 game apiece. 1 game apiece for this match so far between the Bakersfield College Renegades and the Sierra College Wolverines. And Julian, kind of a surprising one. Renegades didn't really seem like they had that much command in that last set, just kind of hanging on, but still managing to hang around.
Right. But, the killers, as I said, those second sets where you expend all that energy, both teams did that to try to win that second set.
Yeah, absolutely. The one problem that we're seeing, though, right now with the Renegades is the inability to get that powerful swing going.
Right.
They're not playing with their hitters off the net. If you pay attention to a lot of the sets, the hitters are standing at about the 6-foot area. They're not back behind the 10-foot line charging. And so that's really going to have to be key in order to get them a little more power on their swing. And that one, just a miss hit by Alex Watts. She happened to reach up and just grab it and throw it over. And she'll get the point for that, but that's not really what you want to see. Annabelle Naranjo now in the game. This is a good back row setup for the Renegades right now. Naranjo and Lopez. And a big block up front by Alex Watts and Maya Barron. And that's a wall.
Right.
You really don't want to run into that wall.
We'd have a difficult time with that.
Absolutely. Watts gets the ball over. And Zepeda called in the net. Zepeda did a great job of saving that one. Game tied at 2. And an uncharacteristic misstep by Annabelle Naranjo. She's been solid in the back row so far. Very few errors.
She's been solid all tournament.
Absolutely. They go after Naranjo again. That one sails long. And we're tied at 3. Now checking in, Kira Wolf will come in to serve. And Carly Hayes back into the front row now. Big swing through the block on number 13. Lila Jarvis. Jarvis, a powerhouse over on that far side. And Frankie Deladia now back to serve. Maya Barron sends that one long. And again, the Renegades need to be careful not to let Sierra get on a run. They did come back from a pretty big deficit in that last game, but they were trailing most of it. And a smart play by Carly Hayes, finding a spot right in the middle of the court. And now for the first time today, we see Jada Tyler. Hayes was late getting over on the block and just left Amanda Zepeda at 5'5" all to herself. And Lila Jarvis made him pay. Free ball for the Renegades. Tyler threw the block and down, didn't even give it a lot of power. And I think that threw off Eliza Pressgrave. Point to the Renegades. Anaya King checking in along with number 17, Mariah Sierra. Sierra good in the back row as well. So up front, a little different lineup today than what we've seen right now. Tyler Hayes and King. And Eliza Pressgrave with the kill once again. Pressgrave solid for this Sierra team today. Up front, doing a fantastic job both on the offensive and defensive ends. Tyler off the tape, cross court and down.
Wow.
And, the saying goes, I'd rather be lucky than good, and I'm pretty sure that applies.
Be hard to
She got that one to roll right over the top and right down along the line. And it dropped in just before the far line. Hard cross court on that one by number 11, Lainey Black. Can't get that one to fall. And again, the Renegades slowly clawing their way back. Down 8-6. And a little bit long on that one by Alex Watts, but boy, we saw her take off.
Yes.
And I thought that was going to be the one. And she just missed it, but a great set by Maya Barron. And that's exactly where she wants it, too. And a huge hit by Lainey Black. And too much in the back row for them to handle. Sierra leads 9-7. And the ace by Eliza Pressgrave. And the lead is now 3. And that one sails long. Tyler checking out. And the setter, number 16, Taylor Drake, back in the game to serve for the Renegades. Maya Barron now into the front row to hit. It'll be King, Watts, and Barron. Oh, and a huge block by Alex Watts. Boy, she went up on that block, and I could see her elbows over the tape.
Yes.
Alex Watts at 6'2". A free ball for the Renegades. A little confusion there on the shuffle. And not much of a hit by Barron, but good placement. And Naomi Morgan couldn't do much with it. And again, another smart play by Alex Watts. Didn't have a bead on it to kill it hard, and instead just placed it right over the net. The Renegades had the lead up until that point, and now the game's tied at 11. So the Renegades clawing their way back in. They were down 3, and now they're tied back up at 11.
And was that a service error?
It was a service error right in the tape, yep.
There we go.
But we're going to give Taylor Drake a little bit of a grace on that one. She brought him back a couple of points, and I think that just hit the tape. I don't even know if that hit anybody. Play continues, and the timing just a little bit off by Alex Watts. Zoe Muller with the serve. And Barron gets blocked. On the block, number 16, Claire Brown. Barron has had some luck going down the line, trying to go cross court on that one, and it didn't work as they were keying on the cross court on her. King from the right side, through the block and down. And now King and Sierra come out. And in their place, Amanda Zepeda into the front row. And number 5, Annabelle Naranjo, back to serve. And I'm not really sure what Frankie Deladio was thinking on that one. It was going out, and she was saving it. And had she let it go, the block would have been off the Renegades and out of bounds, and the point would have gone to Sierra. But when you're in the moment, I think that you're just going after whatever you can go after.
Well, she was already going after it before it went over there.
Yep. Renegades now back in the lead, 14-13. Naranjo puts that one in the tape, and we're tied up at 14. The afternoon sun coming in behind us here at the Renegade Athletic Complex. We had to deal with it in front of us this morning, and now we got to deal with it behind us.
We're going to get a brand new glare pretty soon.
They put some windows in here.
Yes.
And it lightens up the place. If you're a cameraman, a little too much for the cameraman's taste, I think.
Yeah, I tell you what. You got this beautiful shiny floor, and it reflects everything.
It is very shiny, and the ace is also shiny for Sierra. And now it's 16-14. And the seesaw for the Renegades continues. They're up and then they're down. Alex Watts with a nice touch. She puts that one down inside the 10-foot line. Great job of getting up there, taking a look around, and finding a perfect spot. And Kira Wolf now back to serve for the Renegades. And that one had no chance. She put that one in the bottom of the net, Lila Jarvis. Uncharacteristic for Jarvis. And a kill off the block and out of bounds by Maya Barron. And the Renegades back in the lead. And it's important that the Renegades keep their service. Kira Wolf. And a kill through the block by number 3, Naomi Morgan. Chloe Lopez now back in the game for the Renegades. Game tied at 17, and Frankie Deladia with the serve. And a big kill on the far side by Lila Jarvis. And Sierra retakes the lead. And Julian, I've said it before, Maya Barron, more success going down the line, needs to continue that route.
Correct.
The last 2 times she's gone cross court has not worked for her. And Amanda Zepeda sends that one long and out of bounds. And now it's a 2-point lead for Sierra. And this set looking characteristically like the last set. Renegades need a little momentum, and that's going to help. As Deladia puts that one right in the net. And now Jada Tyler back in the game for the Renegades. Maya Barron back to serve. And she puts it in the net.
Wow.
Wow is right. Lila Jarvis now to serve. Jarvis gets the ace. The bottom just dropped out of that ball. Just sent a floater over. And the Renegades trail 21-18. We'll be back with the remainder of the third set right after this. The word of the day, according to Julian Wilson, is service error. Well, that's 2 errors, 2 words.
2 words, yes.
2 words. 2 words of the day, service error. Seen a lot of that here in this set, going back and forth. And a 21-18 lead for Sierra in this third set. Zepeda.
Oh.
That one's going to fall. And Amanda's going to come out. And number 17, Mariah Sierra, coming back in now. So now it's King, Hayes, and Tyler in the front row. Great blocking by Sierra. And tooled off the block and over the top by number 3, Naomi Morgan. And the point goes to Sierra. And now it's 22-19. And a service error into the net.
You know, Tom, I'm starting to think you are taking those a little bit personal. Oh, gosh. Wow.
Back on the serve, Chloe Lopez now, as Alex Watts checks into the front row. And that hit the line. Parmenter Taryn stepped back, was about 3 or 4 feet behind the line and just watched it hit. And the Renegades have now pulled back to within 1. 22-21. Tyler with a huge block out there on the left side.
That was huge, yes.
And she was working on that one, aiming it back inside and down. A huge block by Tyler at a great time as they tie the game up at 22 apiece. And we're already at 1 game apiece. The chance for the person to take the lead go 2-1 with a chance to close it out in the 4th set.
Yeah, and we're going to see who's going to do it, and it's going to become a matter of who wants it more at this point of this tournament. They've been playing all weekend, and so now here we are, our last match. What are we going to do?
Well, what we've seen is that both teams have spent it all in every single set, given everything they have. Along with that, usually what you find is, and we've talked about this, When you spend it all in one set, you may not have anything left for the next one. And my guess is that whoever wins this one, if they get on a roll really quick in the fourth set, they're going to win this game. And that's really what the key is going to be. Both teams and both coaches are telling them, do not fall behind early in any of this. Close this one out, get the win on this one, and then do not fall behind on the next one, or the chances of you taking that set are slim and none. And that's just how that's how the ball rolls in this game.
Ball rolls, cookie crumbles.
Cookies crumble.
All that, yes.
We don't want to see any cookies crumbling. This is a new floor. New gym floor, no cookies. Julian's dying over here.
Okay, I'm dying.
Julian Wilson, my fantastic broadcast partner up here at Bakersfield College. We've done volleyball and basketball these last 2 years together. A couple of great seasons and looking forward to many more. And Alex Watts is looking forward to that one. Puts it away, and it's 23-22 Renegades now with a chance to take the lead and get to match point. I should say game point. They win this one, they go up 2-1. And the advantage falls definitely in the Renegades' favor. A big block by Watts over on that side. Tyler once again.
Beautiful.
And Jada Tyler has come out of nowhere.
Yes.
With 2 key blocks in this third set.
And you can see the confidence building just in her.
And now coming into the game for Sierra, number 7, Angela Posolesny. And the Renegades do not want to see her. Incredible swing in her action. And they go to the other side. And that's Eliza Presgrave, puts that one away. And they pull to within 1. Still game point for the Renegades, 24-23. Presgrave to serve. Presgrave has the ability to force the Renegades to give up an ace. And a miscue by Alex Watts, looking to dump that one. Was a little too far from the net and dumped it down inside. And now we're tied, and you got to win by 2.
Yeah, ouch.
And a free ball. Mistake by the Renegades. And the win at the net by number 16, Clara Brown. And a timeout is going to get called by the Renegades. We'll be back with the finish on this one after this. Going back 2 plays, the Renegades had a chance to put this one away and take advantage 2-1. And Alex Watts was coming right down the pipe. And instead of pounding the rock, tried to place it and made the mistake of putting it in the net. And now the Renegades in jeopardy, down 25-24 of losing this third set. King on the far side, and she's going to get the kill and tie it up at 25-25.
And we got a crowd. This is wonderful.
And we got a nice crowd here today. And now Tyler to serve. Barron trying to get the dump. Watts trying to win the joust. That one hit the antenna, and the Renegades now up 26-25, and a chance to go ahead 2-1. And a timeout is going to get called on the other side now.
Wow.
No timeouts left. And boy, I'll tell you, what a quick swing of events.
It doesn't take long for the events to swing.
It doesn't take long at all. And we kind of saw exactly what we were talking about, but really kind of sloppy play on both sides of the ball.
Yes,
I mean, really what we're talking about here is that the offense on both sides has not really come with any heat
Right.
Instead, not getting the best set and having to dink the ball over and trying to find placement, and good pickup coverage by both squads by their defensive backs, being able to come through, get the ball up in the air, and try to go with another offensive play.
You see a lot of safety shots. They're trying to play it safe, both sides.
That's right. And you know what? You get down to this, and everyone starts getting nervous, and everybody starts to tense up.
Right.
So Tyler now back to serve. Renegades leading. Game point 26-25.
No service. Get it over.
And a block by Watson. That's going to do it. Renegades take the third set 27-25 and lead 2-1. More Renegade volleyball after this. Renegades leading 2-1 over Sierra. Coming into the fourth set. Hey fans, be sure to check GoGades.com today. The Renegade football team has their opening game at Santa Ana College. Just go to the football link, follow down to the schedule, and then find the Santa Ana game. And to the right, you'll see a video camera icon. Click on that. It'll take you to the YouTube page for Santa Ana College, and you can watch the Renegades opening season game from Santa Ana College today.
And we
game time is 6 o'clock.
Right, and we need to make note, this is our first fourth set all weekend, I think. I think everything we've done has been just 3 sets.
It's been 3 sets so far, so the Renegades hanging tough right now, up 2-1, looking to close this one out in the fourth set. Maya Barron back at the service line. Renegades in white, Sierra College in black. And an ace for Barron. And Julian, we had a conversation earlier, and I'm not going to hex it. We'll talk about it in a little bit, though. But it had something to do with getting on a run early in the fourth. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. That one in the net. And that one just a little bit long, no touch. Alex Watts is having a little bit of trouble. She has the ability to put the ball on the 10-foot line, but the timing hasn't been right today. But done a great job blocking up front. And quick hands. A nice block by Watts. And a free ball for the Renegades. Here they come. Watts, there it is. Oh, fires off to the right and misses.
Wow. Just a little bit off.
Nobody up on the block on that. She had everywhere to go and just missed it again. Now, knowing Alex and how she plays, Watts is going to be sure to start getting some of those in. It's going to happen for her. And an ace for Sierra. And they're off to a 3-1 run right now. Laney Black with the serve. And another ace. Hard cross court off the net by Anna E. King. And had she not hit the net, that would have been, probably would have been in. King trying to get the angle, unable to get over the top enough. There's that swing that we were waiting for out of Watts. Tyler up on the block. Can't get it to come down inside. And Naomi Morgan gets the kill. And once again, the ace by Laney Black. And the Renegades are trailing 7-1. And now I can say it.
Say it.
In the third set, the team that spends it usually has a little bit of a problem, and we're having that right now. We're seeing the Renegades down 8-1, the most of any deficit they've had so far. And usually if you spin it all in the third, you don't have a whole lot left for the fourth.
Right.
And we're seeing that right now with the Renegades.
You come right back to that next set, and, I mean, you're still reeling from the last one. I mean, so you're absolutely right.
And a little more gasoline in the tank right now for the team from Sierra College. You would think they're in command right now, and they're going to try and hold command. But, hey, don't give it up for the Renegades, the possibility of coming back. They've done so from as much as 5 down to win that last set.
They're going to have to figure out some sort of shutdown mode at some point in time during this set to get back in this game and win it.
Yeah, side out necessary right now by the Renegades to stop the bleeding and to get Laney Black off that service line and get them in a different rotation, because right now this one is not working for the Renegades. So right now it's King, Tyler, and Watts in the front row. Maya Barron is the setter for the Renegades. Watts sends that one long. And the woes continue. And now a little bit of a changeup. And we see this all the time. Amanda Cepeda coming out. Mariah Sierra now in the back row. And that one just inside. As both Tyler and King, standing close to the line, just watched it fall. And usually if those are you're on the line or close to the line, if it's near you, you're supposed to take it. Both of them chose not to. And now it's a 10-point run. And Laney Black destroying the Renegades from the service line. That one in the taping down.
Wow.
And now it's just bad luck.
Right, because
free ball for the Wolverines. And through the block and down by number 3, Naomi Morgan. And she had Tyler and Watts over on that side, and it didn't work, and now Watts is going to come out. And Ruby Hawkins, number 11, coming into the front row to play the middle. And the Renegades unable to get a pass. And nobody there on that one. Hawkins all alone up front on that. And a timeout is going to get called once again by the Renegades. More volleyball action coming to you from the Athletic Center here at Bakersfield College. Be right back after this. Julian Wilson and I were discussing that the Renegades haven't gone 4 sets since their first game of the season.
right.
And now we're in the 4th set, and they're trailing 14-1. So they may have run out of a little bit of gas in this one. And finally, the bleeding stops. Laney Black puts one in the net. But you can't be too upset about that one. She rattled off 13 points in a row. And now coming in for the Renegades, Annabelle Naranjo. Naranjo back to serve. Amanda Cepeda back into the front row for the Renegades. So it'll be Cepeda, Hawkins, and Tyler. Nice up by Chloe Lopez. And a kill through the block by Cepeda. Now the Renegades trying to come back from an 11-point deficit.
Don't need to reach deep to get back into this one.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And they're checking something in the rotation over at the score table. Trying to make sure that the Renegades are not out of rotation. And there seems to be just a bit of an issue. They're going to have a discussion here. And the official over there, well, again, I think she was putting something down, then she's picking it back up again. Both coaches are going to pull the teams over to the side. Actually, Sierra's going to sit in the middle. Renegades over talking to Coach Penelope Zepeda. And it could be a paperwork issue and not an actual player out of rotation issue. Otherwise, they may have called that usually after the serve. So we're going to wait and find out.
Well, it's just like anything else. These are official contests, so everything has to be in order. And when something's out of order, they got to fix it.
Absolutely.
Got to fix it.
Renegades looking to claw their way back from a 14-3 deficit right now. And the paperwork issue has been repaired. And we are proceeding on now. And my guess is that the score table just had something out of array. Zepeda into the backcourt. Finds some space and gets the kill. Renegades trailing 14-4 now. Lopez can't get up in time. Goes over her head, and a nice kill by Naomi Morgan. And now checking back in for Sierra, number 18, Eliza Pressgrave, the last hitter that the Renegades want to see right now.
Right.
And Frankie Deladia back to serve. And a nice save by Lopez. Zepeda off the tape. That one sails long. A miss hit by Naomi Morgan. And Morgan knows she knows her mistake. She was sliding back, didn't get over the top of it, and put a little too much on it, and it flies all the way out of bounds. Chloe Lopez now to serve.
Oh.
And that one falls in. Naomi Morgan atones for the last one. A good snap of the wrist, and it dropped in the back corner right in front of the umpire. And again, a hard cross court by Zepeda. Wide right. And now the lead is 12. Lila Jarvis with the serve. Zepeda took a little bit off of it and got it to drop. And sometimes you have to do that. You can't let your ego get in the way. And placement sometimes is far more important than power.
Right.
Taylor Drake now back in the game to set. Also in the game to serve. Sails that one long, and I don't know, that one looked like it just caught a whiff of air.
Yeah,
and just started to float.
As soon as she hit it, it just got wings.
Renegades trailing 18-6. Zepeda on the right and blocked by Lainey Black. And right now, the Renegades do not have an answer for the Sierra College squad. 19-6 now, trailing in the fourth. That one sails long. Now in the game for the Renegades, number 17, Mariah Sierra. She'll serve. And a miss and a swing by Carly Hayes. The dig was flying high, coming over the net, and Hayes missed it on the timing. Barron going cross court, picked up by Taryn. And it's 21-7 now here in the fourth, and a chance for Sierra to tie it up 2-2 and go to a fifth set. And the Renegade squad still cheering on their team. Down 22-7, and King is going to get the kill on that one. Back in the game for the Renegades, number 11, Ruby Hawkins, and into serve, number 22, Kiera Wolf. Right now, it seems like the Renegades are resting some of their starting lineup because Watts isn't coming back in. Trying to save a little bit of something for this fifth set. But the Renegades not ready to go down yet.
And that's not if Sierra's run out of gas. We don't know.
And Sierra may getting close to the end of their gas tank as well.
Yes.
You never know. We'll have to find out, and probably will find out here in the next few minutes, depending on how this set goes. 22-9, Renegades trailing. And a nice serve by Wolf. A fantastic floater, and the bottom just dropped out of it and hit just behind the 10-foot line. And that's a tough one for anybody to negotiate. Naomi King through the block. And that one didn't have a lot of speed on it either. She was trying to place it a little bit, I think, as well. Just got around the block. And now it's 22-11. Wolf trying to reach up to get that one, can't get it. 23-11 now. Chloe Lopez back in the game for the Renegades at the libero spot. And back to serve for Sierra, number 19, Zoe Moeller. And Anai King places one to the backcourt, finds that corner. And Renegades living for another point. Maya Barron now with the serve. Whoa! Down the line. Huge hit by Lainey Black. And Chloe Lopez wasn't quite ready for the speed on that one. And Lainey Black trying to finish this one out and finish the set that she basically ran over the Renegades with. And that one's inside.
Oh, wow.
And that is apropos as Sierra takes the second set 25-12. And we are going to a fifth set rather, right after this. Back for the fifth set. Renegades took the first set 25-22, lost the second set to Sierra 25-23. Then they won the third set 27-25, and then Sierra blew out the Renegades 25-12 in the fourth set. And Julian, we had that conversation about spending it all in the third, and the Renegades haven't been to a fourth set,
right?
Nor have they been to a fifth set. So we're going
right.
to find out right now. This is the first time this season that we've actually seen the Renegades in a fifth set. And the lineup right now looking really good for the Renegades. It's King, Watts, and Barron in the front row. Service belongs to the Wolverines, and back at the service line, number 9, Zoe Moeller. I'm surprised that they didn't have Lainey Black at the service line after she decimated the Renegades in that first set. That fourth set. And a block by Alex Watts. There she is. The fifth set goes to 15, and the Renegades have a 1-0 lead here. And now coming in to serve, Annabelle Naranjo.
You know, Tom, this may be the first, I'll have to check, this may be the first fifth set all tournament.
I think there was one in the game just previously in here. And a missed swing there.
That's why I said I have to check.
And uncharacteristic by Clara Brown. Renegades off to a 2-0 lead.
Got it.
And a nice shot by Zepeda. Finding the backcourt. The Renegades have been missing. The near side backcourt has been left empty by Sierra practically the entire first part of this set. And the Renegades off to a quick 3-0 lead. And again, we had that conversation, spending it all in the previous set.
Yes.
And honestly, I don't know if Sierra really spent it in the last set because it seemed like they really didn't have a whole lot of trouble fighting through. But it may be one of those instances where, regardless of what it was, Renegades probably brought enough to get them a little tired out. Maybe the Renegades have the benefit of the doubt in this one.
Right, and they may be both in the same positioning when it comes to that fatigue. So, and it's just, okay, who has the ball last? It's one of those things. So.
Ebb and flow is basically how it goes. Renegades now off to a quick 3-0 lead here in the fifth set. The game to 15, as we said before. Sierra, in this set so far, I've seen them creeping up, and they're leaving the near side back corner wide open, and the Renegades need to pay attention to that and exploit that. On that last one, Alex Watts had gone up and pushed the ball to her left when the right side in the back was way open, and had she seen that a little bit earlier, She may have placed the ball back there and had an easier time of it. Number 5, Annabelle Naranjo, still at the service line for the Renegades. Lopez with the dig. And a carry is going to get called. A lift on that one. Zoe Moeller going backwards, kind of grabbed it and cupped it a second and shoved it up. So a good call by the official on the far side. Sometimes in this sport, that gets missed.
Yes. That was the only way she could have got that.
And again, some not-so-solid offense happening on both sides of the ball right now. Again, both teams a little tired out. Maybe both of them haven't had a fifth set. The Renegades haven't even had a fourth set. So they're playing on borrowed time right now.
Yes.
In unfamiliar territory so far this season.
Uncharted.
Renegades will have to dig deep to close this one out. And Watts with the joust at the net.
Uncharted territory.
And Muller is the setter in this instance. Got caught going over the net in front of the 10-foot line. And the point goes to the Renegades and a 5-0 lead. That one sails wide. And the Renegade momentum right now at an all-game high as they lead 6-0. Don't send it long, it drops.
Got it.
Naranjo flirting with that back line, gets it to fall inside, and now the lead is 7-0.
And we haven't seen the Renegades in this position
We have not.
all tournament.
And that one hits just out.
Oh, wow. Close.
It was in. They're calling it in.
Wait a minute. That was close.
And the deep referee back in that corner,
There
he
you
called
go,
it
yeah.
out, but it was in.
It was in, yeah.
And replay soon to come to Bakersfield College.
Yeah.
Right, Julian Wilson?
That's right.
Julian Wilson's in charge of that. So
Myers.
if you all want to write a letter at home, feel free. Make that address to Julian Wilson.
Yeah,
Dr. Julian Wilson.
Yeah, I like reading.
We do have a lot of new technology up here at Bakersfield College and kind of looking forward to that. And Alex Watts with the block at the net. And a timeout is going to get called. I digress. It's not a timeout. They're switching sides.
Right. And I don't know. We're at home.
Part of the way through this one, yeah, you have to switch sides in that fifth set. Renegades leading 8-1. So no timeout is going to get called. They want to play the music anyway. And a substitution is going to happen now. Alex Watts is going to come out. And in her place to serve is number 17, Mariah Sierra. And, of course, checking back in now into the front row is Carly Hayes, who comes in for the libero. A nice dig in the back row by Naranjo. And a mistake on the part of Sierra. And the point goes to the Renegades. Annabelle Naranjo and Mariah Sierra in the back row, both with very important defensive plays on that series. And I think Sierra thought it was coming a little faster than it ended up coming to her. And the ball too far up her arm to get it up in the air. And now libero, Frankie Deladia, back to serve. And a bad pass by Naranjo. And the Renegades want to watch out here. They're leading 9-3, but we've seen evaporation happen in their leads throughout the tournament. 6 points is all that they need to get the win here.
Well, they gave him another.
And again, the Renegades called over the net. So 2 over the net calls, one by Sierra and one by the Renegades. I think we've gone the whole tournament, Julian, without seeing one.
Right.
And that one's not going to make it over. And Penelope Zepeda is going to make a change here and bring Anae King into the front row. Amanda Zepeda is going to come out. Correction, Zepeda is going to stay in. And in that place, Annabelle Naranjo is going to come out now. And a block at the net by number 18, Eliza Presgrave. And now it's 9-6. Penelope Zepeda isn't going to let this go on a whole lot longer before she calls a timeout.
She definitely has to stop this.
Nice pass by Zepeda. Trying to push that one to the backcourt. And that one's out of bounds. And the bleeding has been stopped for now, and Jada Tyler is going to check in. She's going to come into the front row for the Renegades. And definitely effective on the blocking end for the Renegades. Maya Barron moves to the back court and in the center position. Barron gets the dig. And that one doesn't even seem like it hit a blocker, but they're going to call that it did. Tyler with a joust at the net on the other side.
Great block. Oh,
that one was heading long,
right?
And Barron picked it up anyway. An important rally here and a nice dig in the back row by King. Zepeda looking for the backcourt. Free ball. Zepeda sends it long, just a little too much.
Wow.
And now the score is 10-7. Sierra coming back into this one. They were down by 7 at 8-1. Tyler hits that one off the top of the tape, and that's not going to get over. An error on the part of Sierra. And now checking in for Sierra, number 1, Parmenter Taryn. Coming in to serve for the Renegades, number 22, Kira Wolf. King with the hard swing. Good dig in the backcourt.
And looks like
another mistake by Sierra.
Wow.
You know, a fantastic dig in the backcourt by Lainey Black. And a timeout is going to get called. Back with more of the 5th and final set after this. Back out of the timeout, Renegades leading 12-7 in this 5th and final set to 15. They need 3 more points to pull out the win and get their first win of the season. King on the kill, sends it long, out of bounds. Anaya King with a big hammer on that last one.
Wow.
Renegades looking in control right now, with Sierra just kind of back on their heels and not getting any offensive production right now. And a quick spot. And Carly Hayes finds an empty spot right in the middle of the court. And now Alex Watts is checking back in for the Renegades. And back to serve, libero number 2, Chloe Lopez. Oh, and a big swing and a kill by number 18, Eliza Pressgrave. And the Renegades should have been looking the entire time for her to be coming down the pipe. Oh, and an ace.
Come on, yeah.
The Renegades need 2 points to close it out.
2 points, let's go.
13-10, and Sierra trying to stave off elimination here in the last game. A free ball for Sierra. And a nice dig by Wolf in the backcourt.
Super nice.
Free ball for the Renegades.
There
it is,
there
Alex Watts. Been waiting on that all day long and puts the hammer down.
Yes.
Alex Watts coming right down the middle, and no defensive player up on the block on that play, and just gave it to her, and she put it down about 3 feet behind the 10-foot line. Match point for the Renegades. Lopez once again with another important dig. And Watts, and it's just out of bounds. Just missed it wide. And Alex Watts knows that she missed out on an opportunity to close out the game right there.
She definitely wants that one back.
Absolutely. And now back to serve Zoe Moeller. King with a good pass. Watts just tips it up and over, and that's it. The Renegades take the 5th set 15-11 and win 3-2. And of important note, Penelope Zepeda, the new head coach for the Renegades, has her first career win as the Bakersfield College volleyball coach.
I tell you what, that is so amazing. As we've waited patiently, and we got it in the last game. Tom, I don't know what to say. This has been an extraordinary weekend despite everything that's happened.
Renegades with a big monkey off their back now. They can move on and progress into the season with their first win of this 2025 season. Congratulations once again to them, and hats off to Sierra. What a fantastic day of play for them. Fantastic play by number 11, Lainey Black, one of the leading hitters on this squad, and Lila Jarvis, one of the others. And fantastic defensive play as well. Several players on the squad deserve plenty of note for the performance that they put on today for Sierra.
Well, definitely hats off. Hats off to the coach. We watched her. I mean, no matter what the score was, in every set, she coached. She coached and she coached, and they got this win.
Absolutely. Tom Myers back on the broadcast here, joined by head coach Penelope Zepeda. Her first win of the season, and a fantastic effort that the Renegades gave today against Sierra College. Coach, we've known each other a really long time. This is a sweet moment for me. It's got to be a sweet moment for you.
Yes, very exciting. Our girls have worked really, really hard this season, all summer, to just get to this point and just to finally get a win at our house. It's great. We're super excited.
Up until this point, we pointed out a couple of times, only 1 set win so far.
Yeah.
And that's a big monkey to have to get off your back to get that win. Yeah. What did you guys do differently in this game against Sierra compared to some of the other games? And you did have some success today.
Yeah.
You know, played the number 1 team in California earlier on.
We really just focused on playing high-level volleyball on our side of the net. Really focusing on finding ways to score. I think that was something that we struggled with at first. But just scoring and then really minimizing errors on our side. I think that was the biggest thing. Yeah,
and a much better defensive production we noticed. A lot of passing trouble you guys had yesterday morning when we were calling that first game.
Yeah.
But you guys seemed to button that up. And the defense of both Chloe Lopez in the backcourt really kind of leading the charge. A fantastic libero.
Of course. We really emphasize just serve receive. Going into this match, we're like, look, we just got to find a way to get an okay pass, to get our setters, to give our hitters just an opportunity to swing. And that was something that we kind of struggled with. We didn't even have a chance a few times of just, taking swings because we couldn't pass. But we really found a way to just dig deep and get decent passes, and we took swings to score.
Absolutely. Well, a proud moment for me, having known you as long as I have and being your actual announcer in high school, to a moment here and getting to have you come and get your first win. Congratulations, Penelope. Penelope Cepeda, head coach for the Bakersfield College Renegades. Once again, we'll see everybody in the next couple of weeks. Several more broadcasts. Tune in to GoGades.com to get more information about our season and all the broadcasts for the volleyball program here at Bakersfield College. Once again, for Julian Wilson, this has been Tom Myers. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll see you next week, everybody.
We'll see you next week as the sun sets in our new gym.
Absolutely. So long, everybody.
Bakersfield College Athletics thanks you for watching this broadcast. For more BC Athletics sports videos, highlights, and replays, subscribe to Bakersfield College Athletics on YouTube. And for news, live broadcasts, and schedule information across all our sports, visit GoGades.com.